Yes, sir. Good morning, students. We are doing chapter number 8, motion. And yesterday we have discussed about equation of motion by graphical method. So we have learned about first equation known as velocity time equation, V is equal to U plus AT. And we discussed about the second equation, position time equation, S is equal to UT plus 1 by 2 square minus U square is equal to 2AS. So these equation, we have derived this equation by graphical method. So today I'm going to revise this topic again. Students, be careful and be attentive. This is the most important topic of this chapter, and it is totally new because we are using many mathematical terms here which are new for you, and new formulas will be there. So be attentive. I'm going to revise this topic again. So if there is any doubt or any difficulty, it will be removed. And last 10 minutes we will use for theory session. Okay, so please keep your question with you so that we can discuss in the last 10 minutes. So students, first equation of motion is V is equal to U plus AT. It is also known as velocity time equation. Velocity time equation. And remember, we are using graphical method. We are using graphical method, and which graph we are using in this in this topic? We are using time graph. So you have all knowledge about velocity time graph. So let's start. This is our velocity time graph. X-axis we are taking time, on y-axis we are taking velocity, and the object is moving with initial velocity u. After some time, its velocity will be v. So which type of graph is this? This is a graph for uniform accelerated motion. For uniform acceleration, we will use this graph. And for uniform acceleration, we discussed about the two type of graph. The first graph was when the object having initial velocity 0. Initial velocity 0, the graph will start from the origin. If object is moving with some initial velocity, the graph will start at some point A on a y-axis, on the velocity axis. Okay, these topic we have discussed during the velocity time graph. So let's discuss about the first equation of motion. In first equation of motion, so let's consider initial velocity u, final velocity v, and the time taken is t. And what about acceleration? We are using symbol a for the acceleration. So look at the velocity time graph. Velocity time graph, object is moving some initial velocity u. Let at a point velocity is u. So what is OA? OA is representing the initial velocity u. What about v? After some time, the velocity will be v. Velocity will be v. So our OB represent v. V means the final velocity. Final velocity. Just draw two parallel lines, one parallel to the time axis and one parallel to the velocity axis, which will cut the our slope at point C. At point C, and the perpendicular from A to the point to the line AC divide or cut at point D. So this is our required diagram. So now we will put the names A, B, C, D, and E. Now what about OA? OA is our initial velocity. Now which type of diagram is there? If I'm taking the diagram OBCE, OBCE is a rectangle, and in rectangle opposite sides are equal. Like if OE is equal to P, AD will be equal to P, BC will be equal to P. If OA is equal to U, DE will also be equal to U, because opposite side of the triangle or sorry, rectangle, opposite side of the rectangle. OB is equal to V. OB is equal to V. Then OCE will also be equal to V. OB and CE are the opposite side of a rectangle. Again, it is clear. So we are using this symbol initial velocity U, and U is represented by OA, and OA is also equal to DE. Okay. Next, final velocity. Final velocity after time, it will reach at point B, then it will be OB. OB will be equal to V. And what about CE? CE will also be time T. OE represented by T, time T is represented by OE, and OE is equal to AD. OE is equal to AD. Now, what acceleration? So as we know from the velocity time graph, that what is acceleration? Acceleration is given by slope of VT graph. Slope of VT graph will be the acceleration. Slope of the VT graph will be acceleration. So student, remember this slope. We already discussed about what is slope. You have to remember that slope is nothing but a perpendicular divided by base, or height divided by base. You have to remember like this: perpendicular divided by base, or the height divided by the base. So look at the triangle ADC. ADC. We have to calculate this slope. So how we will calculate this slope? This slant height, we have to calculate this slant height AC. Not by using Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem will calculate the distance. I'm not calculating the distance. I'm calculating this slant height, means this angle. So I will find this slope by using the method perpendicular divided by base. So what is perpendicular? Perpendicular is CD. What is base? Base is AD. So CD divided by AD will be the slope, and this slope will represent the acceleration, because we know from the velocity time graph that slope of velocity time graph and base is AD, so CD divided by AD is acceleration. Okay. So now what is CD? Look at the diagram carefully. This is CD, and this whole line is represented CE. CE is represented by V. CE is represented by V. What about DE? DE is represented by U. So now, if I subtract this DE from this CE, what will come? CD. So CD can be written like this: this CE whole length minus this small length will be our CD. So CD will be represented by CE minus DE. CE minus DE. What is CE? CE is V. CE is V. What is DE? DE is opposite to OA, and OA is U. Therefore, DE will also be U. So what is CD? CE minus DE. This is our CE. CE is V. This is our DE. DE is U. So we will write CD CE minus DE. CE minus DE is V minus U, or simply final velocity minus initial velocity. What about this AD? AD is opposite to OE, and OE, here OE is equal to AD, and this will be equal to T. So put all these value here. Put all these value here. CE is V. DE is represented by U. What about AD? AD is T. So acceleration is V minus U divided by T. Now, do you remember the definition of acceleration? Change in velocity divided by time. That definition will also suggest this. Change in velocity divided by time is acceleration. But now we are calculating, or we are deriving this formula by using this graph, by graphical method. While we are discussing about the definition, same formula was there. Final velocity minus initial velocity. So graph is also suggested that acceleration is change in velocity divided by time. So simple, by cross multiplication, t will come to the left hand side. So what will be the result? V minus u is equal to 80. So u will come to the right hand side, minus will become plus. So v will be equal to u plus 80. This is our first, this is our required equation, velocity time equation. So students, you have to remember, you have to learn about velocity time graph very deeply. Okay, this is the most important graph in 9th class. Now the second equation of motion. Second equation of motion is known as position time equation. Second equation of motion is known as position time equation. So student, position is represented by as distance time equation. So second equation is S is equal to ut plus half at square. Now the second quantity which we can calculate, which we can derive with the help of VT graph, is the distance. First we can find out the acceleration, slope of VT graph. Second, we can calculate the distance. And what is distance? Area under VT graph. You have to learn, you have to remember these formulas. These formula will help you to derive the equation of motion by graphical method. So distance is equal to area under VT graph. Area under VT graph. This is our VT graph, velocity axis, time axis. And what is the area? Area under this slope. Area AC is the slope. Area under this slope is OACE. This is area. Okay. And while calculating second and third equation, you use two different formulas. It is okay. Area under the distance and velocity time graph. Here we will also use distance area under VT graph. But when we are deriving the second equation, we will use this triangle plus this rectangle. Okay, this is the trick. We are using here area of a triangle ADC plus area of rectangle OADE. OADE. This formula we will use. This technique we will use. But look at here, while we will derive the third equation, again area under VT graph, but we will not use rectangle plus triangle. We will use area of trapezium. If you use area of trapezium, we will derive the third equation. For the derivation of second equation, we will use area of triangle plus area of rectangle. So area of triangle, this is a right angle triangle. So we know that is CD multiplied by base is AD. And what is this rectangle? OADE. OADE is a rectangle. This is breadth, this is length. So length multiplied by breadth or breadth multiplied by length is the area of rectangle. So OA is the breadth, OE is the length. So OA multiplied by OE. OA multiplied by OE, area of rectangle OADE plus area of triangle ADE. It is a right angle triangle, and right angle triangle is 1/2 base into height. 1/2 base into height. So 1/2. This is our height CD. This is our base AD. Okay. So these are the mathematical formula. You learn about these formula in your mathematics. So we are just using this mathematical formula. So area of right angle triangle 1/2. What is CD? Again, what is CD? CD is CE minus DE. CE minus DE. So this is our CD. So CE is equal to OA. CE is equal to OB. CE is equal to OB, and this is equal to V. So V minus U. So we will use CD, V minus U. What is AD? This is our AD. AD is opposite to OE. And what is OE? OE is T. So put all these value here. What about OA? OA is initial velocity U. So put OA is equal to U. What is OE? This is our OE. OE is equal to time T. So we put all these value from this diagram. This is an important diagram. Okay. Now calculate using this relation. We are using this relation. A is equal to, we are using this relation. What is this relation? A is equal to V minus U by T. We just calculate in a first equation, A is equal to V minus U divided by T. So we know A is equal to, okay, you can also write, we know A is equal to V minus U divided by T. From here, calculate the value of V minus U. Okay, so V minus U, just by cross multiplication, V minus U is equal to 80. So put the value of V minus U. You have to put this value. Okay, so putting the value of V minus U in this equation, so what will be the result? 1 by 2 V minus U is equal to 80. So put this value here, A into T multiplied by this T plus UT. So T multiplied by T will be T square. So I can write this UT at first place, then 1 by 2 A T multiplied by T. T multiplied by T will be T square. So this is our required equation. S is equal to UT plus 1 by 2 AT square. And what is this equation also known as? This equation is also known as position time equation. Position time equation. Position time equation. So students, while deriving the second equation, you use this formula. Distance is equal to area under VT graph. Area under VT graph. And area under VT graph, this is our VT graph. This is the area under VT graph. This is the area under VT graph. We have to calculate this area. This area is made up of two areas. One is triangle plus second is rectangle. So area of triangle plus area of rectangle. Area of triangle 1 by 2 base into height. So put all these terms. CD is equal to V minus U. So V minus U right here. What is AD? AD is equal to T. So put T is here. What is OA? OA is our U initial velocity. What is OE? OE is our time T. Okay. So using this equation, we know acceleration is equal to V minus U divided by T. We just calculated this value. Look at this formula. First equation से हमने ये calculate किया है. So using this formula, we can calculate V minus U. So V minus U is equal to 80. So put this value in this equation. V minus U is equal to 80. So put 80 here. So 80 multiplied by this T will be 80 square. So 1 by 2 80 square. This UT we can write here. So this is our second equation of motion. S is equal to UT plus 1 by 2 80 square. Okay, students. So now move to the third equation of motion, which is also known as velocity position equation. Velocity position equation. Into account acceleration. We are not using acceleration here and here. We are just bothered about distance, velocity, distance, time, here, velocity, distance. Okay? We are not bothered about acceleration because acceleration is totally dependent on velocity. Totally dependent on velocity. We will just take in account velocity, time, position, when okay. So now the third equation of motion is velocity position equation. V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. Here V the final velocity, U initial velocity, A is the acceleration, S is the distance, displacement or position. Okay. So what is distance? We know from the velocity time graph that area under velocity time graph is distance, or you can say displacement. So area under velocity time graph is a distance. So here we are not using this technique, area of rectangle plus area of triangle. We are using area of a trapezium. Area of trapezium. Look at this diagram again. Look at this graph again. OACE. OACE is a trapezium. Student, you know about trapezium? Yes, you know very well. The trapezium is any shape in which two lines are parallel and these two are non-parallel. This type of diagram or this type of shape is known as trapezium. So with the help of mathematics, what is the formula of area of a trapezium? Area of trapezium is sum of parallel side. This is our parallel side. Let this is O, A, C, and this is our E. So OA and CE is the parallel side. So OA is U, and what is CE? CE is a V. And what is the perpendicular distance between them? That is the perpendicular distance. Or you can say this is the perpendicular distance. So OE is the perpendicular distance, and OE is equal to P. So you can also write instead of AD, you can also write OE. You can also write OE. So what is the parallel side? Parallel side, first parallel side is this CE, and CE is V. Second parallel side is OA. OA is equal to U. So sum of means perpendicular distance between the parallel sides. And what is the perpendicular distance between parallel sides? This is OE. This is OE. So put all the values. Put all the values. So sum of parallel side. Sum of parallel side means CE and OE. CE plus OE. Multiply by the perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance is OE. So CE and OE is the perpendicular distance between them. So putting the value of CE, we are having CE is the final velocity, OA is the initial velocity U, multiply by OE, OE is T. Okay, so main diagram is this. I just draw this diagram for the simplification. But our main diagram is this. So look again, this is a CE, CE is the final velocity. This is the second parallel side, OA. OA is our U initial velocity, and this is OE, perpendicular distance between them, and it is represented by time T. So put all value here. By putting all value here, what is the formula? 1 by 2 V plus U into T. In second equation, we replace this value. This value is replaced, V minus U. In third equation, we will replace this value, time. So students, these are some tricks which you have to remember. Otherwise, this equation will become cumbersome, very difficult to remember. So small step you have to remember. In second equation, you have to replace V minus U. In third equation, you have to replace this T. You have to replace this T. So this T will be replaced. And using the same equation, we know what we know, that acceleration is equal to V minus U divided by T. From this first equation, we are knowing that A is equal to V minus U divided by T. So from here, we calculate the value of T by cross multiplication. V minus U divided by A will be equal to T. Putting this value of T in above equation. In this equation, we replace this T by V minus U upon A. So put this value here. So what will be the result? S will be equal U upon A. So put this value here, V minus U divided by A. Same simple mathematical formula, V minus U, V plus U. Using the identity, which identity we are using? We are using a simple identity, A plus B, A minus B. What is this identity known as? A square minus B square. So using this simple identity, U plus V, V plus U, V minus A square minus B square. So what will be the result? V square minus U square divided by 2 into A. Just by cross multiplication, what will be the final result? V square minus U square will be equal to 2A. V square minus U square will be equal to 2A. This is our required third equation, which is also known as velocity position equation. So students, these are the three equations of motion. which we have derived by graphical method. No other method we are using, just simple mathematical formula we are using.